one final tarot reading for the night. And I'm going to ask the cards a very important question, which, to anyone watching, I think this will answer a question you've had for a long time. That everybody's had for a long time. What is the question? What does God mean to you? The Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords. Like a handful of the cards from its suit, the Ten of Swords is notoriously challenging. Many traditionalists see it as the darkest hour before dawn, suggesting a difficult and sometimes painful ending to a situation. It is one of the less welcome cards in the tarot, but if the cards are to mirror life's ups and downs, it's important that both light and dark aspect are included. Unfortunately, not everything works out as we'd like it to. While some relationships will end amicably, and some people will ascend effortlessly through their career, there will be many of us who experience bad breakups or failure, or who end up feeling as though the world has chewed us up and spit us out. The Ten of Swords will highlight the pain endured by difficult situations, but believe me, it won't kill you. In fact, it will probably make you stronger in the long run. Even though the Ten of Swords is not a card most readers like to see in a reading, there is a light at the end of its tunnel, however painful an ending is likely to be. We know that it will soon be over. As a person, the Ten of Swords depicts someone who is at their lowest point. They'll feel exhausted and may well have lost the inclination to carry on fighting. It is highly likely that we see these signs when a loved one is suffering mental or emotional decline. This card could be warning us to step in and help before they hit rock bottom. When someone is described by the Ten of Swords, the only way is up. Despite the sympathy we might feel for a person in this situation, some responsibility is required on their part. Many will see the stage in their life as something to build from, and they will learn from the experience, however harrowing. Of course, there will always be the odd soul who doesn't try to help themselves and will dwell in this stage for longer than is needed. Can we all say that that is what God means? Can we all say that that is what it means to find God? But can we all say we have all stepped forward in the path to be one with God? The idea of God is of a scary notion, because it invites the idea that that individual is the creator of the universe. Which means that if you are suffering, it is because they have allowed it to be in their creation. Oftentimes, individuals who suffer in a complex of the mind known as the Messiah complex, which is a moment where a person's empathy becomes so deep in the root of reality that they feel as though they're constantly answering everyone's prayers. But in the end, the only thing that can happen and that we can learn from is to just let things be. You're given your own choices. It is how you responded to those choices. But when I mean choices are made after trauma. And if you repeat the trauma, you're choosing to keep yourself hurt. Whereas if you change the trauma, you're actively engaging in bettering yourself. God, why is there evil in the world? Because without the darkness first, there would be no light. And the only way that the light can separate itself from the darkness is by magnetizing itself above the rest in a positive state of energy. These times can be often very particularly difficult, but you have to realize that God does not sit in one particular throne. He sits in all thrones, known as humans. It is up to you. It is up to you to make it apparent.